MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. In now, Eric Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Eric Jr.
And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. The 1-1. Takes the pitch for strike number 2. And that one just missed outside. Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. In there at the knees, strike one. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Center fielder number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. That ball went out.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
Right side, hit hard. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting
so
four,
two men are on with one man out.
Number 5,
and standing in,
Albert
trouble now in the person of Albert
Inside, ball one.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Outside.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it.
Ball.
It's all about limiting the
count.
damage in this situation.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ted Williams.
The string on that one, one strike.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
That's a ball.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. There's that heavy sinker for
I got to
strike
count
number
1 and
2.
2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a
2-2
good
to
pitcher
count.
like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop.
Ready to deliver.
Chipper
Here's the first pitch.
Jones.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-2 to the Hall of Famer
I got
Chipper
to count
Jones.
0 and 2.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Just got a piece up the
No, it's
line.
foul.
That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Turned on down the
Foul,
line.
that ball's
But
foul.
this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get
2
him
balls,
fishing there,
2
but he
strikes.
won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
On his junior, but this is a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the
Batting
first
seventh,
alive.
first baseman, Jim
Pitch coming,
Edmonds.
here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching
I got a
effects
ball,
in this
1
game.
strike.
They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Chipper will take this one in, and the side is retired. So striding in, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Monsters,
Here's the first
center
pitch to
fielder,
him.
Mike.
Steve
Way in
Ryan.
front of a great slider that time. Foul tip held on to
0-2 is
behind
the
the
count.
plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's
Ball,
another
back
slider.
outside.
That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Striding in, Francisco Lindor.
Batting second,
Scherzer
the
looks in.
shortstop,
First pitch on his way.
Francisco
Here's a swing and a ball
Lindor.
hit into the air to left center and shallow. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So
Batting
bases are
third,
empty here with 2
right
gone,
fielder,
and here comes
Ken
Junior.
Griffey
First
Jr.
offering on its way. Capper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little
Ball,
bit
that
off
pitch
the
is out.
outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to
I got to
fight
count 2
to
and
make
2.
sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 2-2 is looked at for
3
ball
and 2.
3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit hard towards center. And he will get there to make the running play. So coming to the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll get us
Leading off
started
for
in
the
the top of the
Sluggers.
second.
One of the
Catcher,
keys to securing a
Mike
win, they
Napoli.
want to keep the
Inside, ball
pressure
1.
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. That pitch
Time
right
out.
there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hey!
A ball and a strike. Outside,
that's
2-1.
outside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover
Hey.
from mentally sometimes.
2-2
Even
the
count,
count.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down
3-2.
low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at.
Oh.
Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2
The pitcher
pitch.
number 31, Max
Ready with the first
Scherzer.
pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Another
Down.
slow breaking ball that misses down low.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his
Nope.
timing off.
Inside. Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike. Weak chopper up the line. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. And this will get taken in at first for the
The
second out
batter
of the
number
inning.
24, second baseman.
At the plate, Eric Jr.
Jr.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nope.
Here's
Ball
a
1.
sinker to start him out,
Counts
but he
1-0.
wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
At the plate, Mike
Now
Trout
batting,
singled and scored
right
in his
fielder,
first appearance
Mike
in this one.
Trout.
He's set and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A changeup that just catches the bottom of
Count,
the zone
0-2.
for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Inside.
Hard
Ball
sinker
2.
misses 2-2. Count remains 2-2. JR at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end. Leading off the inning.
Leading off for South Korea.
Yeah, they'll need him to get
Second
something
baseman.
going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to
That's
get on
inside.
and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
Ball,
Not too
that's
many power
inside.
hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So
Batting
striding
fifth,
forward now, Ted
left
Williams.
fielder, Ted Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Edmonds.
He's
And
out.
he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting
Bases are
sixth,
empty here with 2
third
gone.
baseman,
And stepping
Albert
in, the former MVP,
Pujols.
Albert Pujols. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2
Batting
gone.
seventh,
And standing
third baseman,
Here
Chipper
it
Jones.
high fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Trout to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And this will
Safe.
not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in, Yogi
Batting
Berra,
eighth,
runner in scoring
catcher,
position with 2 gone.
Yogi Berra.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. the relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Standing in,
Batting
Bob
ninth.
Feller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Your
We're going to
attention,
see a
please.
pinch hitter in this
Now
spot,
coming
and a
in
very
to pinch
dangerous
hit,
one at that.
Jason
Giambi is
Giambi.
getting loose in the on-deck circle. And that
Ball
misses
one, no
inside
strikes.
1-0. Berra stands at second with 2 gone. Slow grounder to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
Your
Alex
attention,
Wood
please.
is going to come on to pitch
Now
here,
pitching,
and in just the third
Alex
inning, you have to think he'll
Wood.
be asked to eat some innings. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Leading on for
First
Seattle.
pitch is a sinker for
Center
a ball
fielder,
strike one.
Ken
Griffey
Griffey
is really a
Jr.
rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player,
Oh,
as they
that's low.
say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth
Oh,
the
that's
price
off
of
the
a
plate.
ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 2-2. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got to hurry. Throw to
No, he's
first
out.
in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman, number 5.
Riding in once
Albert
again, Albert
Pujols.
Pujols. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Ball one.
Ball one. And this is
That's
just
out.
off the outside corner, ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter.
Hey.
Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So digging
left
in
fielder,
now,
number
Ted
9.
Williams. He'll look to
Ted
bounce back after
Williams.
striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. Settling
batter,
in
number
now,
10,
Chipper Jones.
shortstop,
1 in,
Chipper
1 out, and
Jones.
1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in and ready
Now
for
batting,
another shot, Jim
first
Edmonds.
baseman,
He popped out in his
Jim
first
Edmonds. Your
Steve
attention,
Pierce
please.
will look to provide a
Now
little
pinch
punch
hitting,
off the bench as he'll hit with
Steve
runners at
Pierce.
the corners and 1 out in the inning.
Now pitching,
Suter is going to come on to
Suter.
pitch here, and in just the
Suter.
third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's running. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
now
Digging in
batting,
for his second at
catcher,
bat, Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Thought
Ball,
he had the
that's
inside
inside.
corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Nope, that's
And
down.
that one stayed too low apparently. Three
Ball
to go
in.
now.
Well, he knows it. but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Count's full.
Four runs here in this half inning. Grounded back up the middle. Who ranging up the middle, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now to the plate,
the pitcher number 31,
Max Scherzer. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah.
In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Farah is over to take a look. The 0-2 once more. Is taken below the zone for a
Two
ball.
strikes the count.
Popped him up. Who's there to put it away and finally put it into the box now. Mike Trout. He went down swinging to start
Leading off for the Monsters.
Lots of baseball
Center
left
fielder,
in this one as we're still
Mike
early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. So far, 0 for 1 with a
Lindor.
fire. Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll reach second now with one away. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey
Now
Jr.
batting,
hit it hard but
right
lined
fielder,
out in his first at bat.
Ken Griffey
Pitch
Jr.
again, bat on its way.
D-Rod.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And he is out on the tag. Now batting, Red.
Now batting, second baseman, Red Who.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
D-Rod.
Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. JR is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in.
Leading off for the Sluggers.
JR. He'll lead things
Second
off as
baseman,
they look to perhaps
Eric
build on an
JR.
already sizable lead. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Missed with
Ball,
a slider.
that's inside.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. No balls and 1 strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Ball,
and
that's
this
out.
ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Runners off for second. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive
He's in there.
player.
He's safe.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Center fielder number
Now in the
24.
box, Ken Griffey
Ken
Jr.
Griffey
1 for 2 on
Jr.
his line so far in the game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. behind 0-2 now. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now.
Albert
already a home run and a double for him in this one. Wow, that grounder got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that. At the plate, Ted Williams. And he'll lead things off against
leading
Max
off the 4th
Scherzer.
inning, left fielder, Ted
First pitch of the at-bat.
Williams.
And good idea to hold off on that swing.
Counts
It's
1-0.
1-1. Two balls and no
inside.
strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. JR is under it. 1 out. Stepping into the box,
First baseman,
Albert
number
Pujols.
5,
He singled
Albert
and scored in his first
Pujols.
appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The third baseman,
Bases
number
are empty
10,
here with 2
Chipper
gone. And standing in now,
Jones.
one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think
balls,
this is
2
getting a little
strikes.
ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Down the first baseline.
No,
This
foul
will wind
ball.
up foul. Still 0-2. And they'll try to
1 ball,
tempt him with a
2
curveball,
strikes.
but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Yanked on the ground
That
down the
ball's
line.
foul.
But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Pierce has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams.
Leading.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Digging in, Mike Trout, and we are set for baseball here this this evening.
Leading off for the Monsters, center fielder,
Here
Mike
comes the first
Trout.
pitch. And we get
That's a
things
ball.
started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And back-to-back
2-0.
pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. And
Ball.
this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now at the plate, Francisco
Batting second
Lindor.
here tonight.
First offering on its way. On the move is
Francisco
Trout from first.
Lindor.
Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And a pitch out.
One ball,
Nothing
one
doing
strike.
though, and that's ball one. He's on the move again from first. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Williams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in, Ken Griffey
Batting
Jr.
third,
as he'll get
right
his first
fielder,
opportunity
Ken
in this one.
Griffey Jr.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least
Batting
get
fourth,
one out in a spot like
second
this.
baseman.
First pitch
Red
coming, here it is.
Cool.
Lifted the other way to left center. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming
Leading
up.
off for
Now to
South
the
Korea,
plate, Mike Trout
center
will
fielder,
get us started in
Mike
this one under
Trout.
the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping
Batting
in.
second,
Francisco.
shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And that one got to do
That
something.
got him. First base.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Batting
will
third.
get to take his first
Right
cut.
fielder.
And there
Ken
he goes towards
Griffey
second.
Jr.
Hit hard on the ground to second.
Yep, he made it.
Throw won't get him.
Out.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting
Digging
fourth.
in now, Red.
Second baseman.
Runner in scoring
Red.
position with
Who?
becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss. Way behind. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Aye.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he'll get under it to put. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout.
Leading off for the Knights, center fielder, Mike.
First pitch
Trout.
coming, here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Into the
Batting
box,
second,
Francisco
the
Lindor.
shortstop, Francisco
High
Lindor.
strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
D-Rod.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hershiser is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one,
count is 1
limiting
and
the
2.
number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Batting third,
is in time for the
second baseman,
out.
Jose
Here's the first offering.
Ramirez.
And a breaking
Hey,
ball
man,
runs in
that
and
ball
gets
got
him.
him.
And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Batting
Here's
fourth,
Mookie Betts.
right
Takes
fielder,
his first cuts in this one with a man at
Mookie
first and 2
Betts.
away.
D-Rod.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Runner goes. And this one's in the... And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Safe.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
One
Helping
ball,
him out here as he
2
swings
strikes.
and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone.
Well,
He's
the
out.
play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. He'll get us started in the
Leading
top
off
of
for
the
the
second.
Monsters, left fielder, Ted
0-1
Williams.
the count. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit up.
That's ball
And that
2.
one stayed too low,
The
apparently.
count is 2 and 1.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch
The
the
count is
zone.
3 and
Ball
1.
3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Albert now.
Batting sixth, first baseman number
First pitch
5,
of the at-bat on
Albert
its way.
Pujols.
D-Rod.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing and a
No
miss by
balls, 2 strikes.
Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in
1
the
ball, 2
zone.
strikes, the count.
Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Over to the first
Got him.
baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the
Batting
box,
seventh,
Chipper
third
Jones.
baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the
Third
home half of
baseman,
the second.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Trout giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting sixth,
Plate JT Realmuto,
catcher,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Realmuto.
Popped him up. Jones is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box,
Batting
Christian
seventh,
Yelich.
left
Trying to make
fielder,
something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Yelich.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A
count,
swinging
0-2.
strike, and now it's 0-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Into the box now, Yogi Berra.
Leading off
We
for
are all
South
set
Korea.
to begin the third
Catcher,
inning in this one.
Yogi Berra.
High in the air out to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So
Batting
here
ninth,
now is the pitcher.
The pitcher number
Hershiser.
55.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hershiser.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Tapper up the line. That winds up
That
foul.
ball's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. And that's
Got
the
him.
second out. Ready for another
The center
chance.
fielder, number
Mike
27.
Trout hit it hard but
Mike
lined out in his
Trout.
first at-bat. And this
Ball,
is
that's
just
off the
off the
plate.
outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Outside
Ball,
with the
that's
breaking
outside.
pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that
Foul
nearly
ball, that's
broke
out.
our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He
He's
does.
out.
8 in a row he's set down. Here's Steve Pearce now as we move on to the bottom of inning
Leading off
number
for the
3.
ninth, first baseman, Steve
Steve
Pearce.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single. The pitcher, native
Batting
steps
ninth,
up to the plate in a
pitcher,
sacrifice situation.
Nate
So let's see if that is
Eovaldi.
indeed on right here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this
He's
one
out.
down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to
That's center
perfection.
fielder, number
From
27.
the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oi.
Started that swing a bit too early. Swing
I got
and a
the
miss
count,
out in
0-2.
front of a changeup.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation.
That's a
But
ball.
after getting 2 swinging strikes,
The count
there's
is
a
1
change of
and
game
2.
plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Hard
balls,
sinker
2
misses,
strikes.
2-2. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Francisco
Ball
As
inside.
the sinker
Lindor.
just stayed inside. Pierce at second with 2 down.
Hey.
Ball and a strike. Ready on 1 and 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was drilled by a pitch his last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings.
Counts 1-0.
With no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No strikes.
2-0 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready now, Ken Griffey Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And Jr. lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Red. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's got
leading off the 4th inning.
After getting
Second
plunked in his
baseman,
last at-bat.
Jose Ramirez.
Fouls this one off. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Poole fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie
right
Betts.
fielder.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the former
number 2,
first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a half-hearted swing. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams.
Leading off for
South
South Korea.
His last at-bat.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Did he go?
Check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Stepping up to the plate, Albert Pujols.
Number 5.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And right into the shift. Bregman gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones hit it hard and lined out in his first at-bat. Low for ball 1. Pujols, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 the count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and it's a chance to see Yogi Berra swing the bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80%.
Got him looking, and that'll... Striding in, JT Realmuto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, JT
Bounced softly in front of the
Realmuto.
plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So coming to the plate, Christian
The
Yelich.
left fielder, number
Strikeout
22.
victim in his first try.
Christian
Realmuto's running.
Yelich.
Sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. At the plate, Steve
First baseman,
Pearce.
number
And they're
25.
runners at the corners now.
Steve Pearce.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Down the third baseline. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The pitcher,
So
number
striding
17.
in, Nate Eovaldi. He
Nate
successfully laid down a
Eovaldi.
sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So the batting order turns over now. And set to
Center
go,
fielder,
Mike Trout.
number
It was
27.
backwards K, a strikeout
Art
looking for him in his
Trout.
last at-bat. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now it's the all-world
Now batting.
all-star shortstop,
Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to
Lindor.
the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from
Ball,
both sides of
that's
the
inside.
plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Nope.
2-1.
That's inside.
Runner going a second time. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2.
Out.
The second for 1.
Out.
Over to Pujols, and it's a double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser. He'll try and get
Leading
things
off for the
started as
Monsters,
we begin inning number
pitcher,
6.
Oral
And this pitch is
Hershiser.
taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Your
We're going to see
attention,
a pinch
please.
hitter in this spot, and
Now
a very
coming in the
dangerous
pinch
one
hitter,
at that, as Jason
Jason
Giambi's getting
Giambi.
loose in the on-deck circle. This
One
misses
ball,
the
one
outside
strike.
corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another 2-2 offering. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. So
The center
1 gone in
fielder,
the
number
inning, and here's
27,
the always dangerous
Mike
center fielder,
Trout.
Mike Trout. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching,
set to take over now. It's the
Sergio
right-hander
Romo.
Sergio Romo that gets the call. First pitch has
1-0.
him dancing to
Leading off of the
avoid
ninth.
it. It's ball 1.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside
that's
for
in.
a ball. The 2-2. Oh, and this one
Ran
ran
out.
in and got
That
it.
ball got
And
it.
that's twice now
First
he's
base.
been hit in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter,
The batter,
Mookie Betts.
right
He's a
fielder,
diamond player who's an
Mookie
elite all-around hitter, excelling
Betts.
at both contact and power. A 1 pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Weak chopper up the line. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. At
Third
the plate,
baseman,
Alex
number 2.
Bregman. He looked to bounce
Alex
back after
Bregman.
striking out his last time up. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the runner will have to head back. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second
Now
time
batting,
tonight.
catcher,
Ready
JT
once again, JT
Realmuto.
Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In is Christian Yelich.
The
Who's a
left
strikeout
fielder, number
victim
22.
first trip and then collected a base
Christian
hit his last time around.
Yelich.
Betts at second, Realmuto at first, 2 out in the inning. And
Ball
lays off
in.
for ball 1.
That's a
And
ball.
there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to.
And the
Out.
throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 2
Leading off
in
for
the
South
ballgame
Korea.
so far.
Right fielder,
Infield shifted
Ken
well to the
Griffey
right. Here's the
Jr.
first pitch. Turned on down the line. Fielded by Pierce.
On the tag,
The
you're out.
tag, and he is out. Standing
Now
in,
batting,
Red Hoop,
second
1
baseman,
for 2 with a double
Red
on his line
Hoop.
thus far. It's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look
Ball,
at?
that's just
First
out.
pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ramirez is up with it. On to first. and
He's
it's a
out.
quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
the left
So
fielder, number
striding
9.
forward now, Ted
Ted
Williams.
Williams.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that one
I got
stayed
the count.
too low
1 and 2.
apparently.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Here's Albert now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll be a base hit for Pujols. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Bet's coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. To second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Settling in now, Sergio Romo.
The pitcher number
will be entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Started that swing a bit too early. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now
1-1.
Splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased me.
Your attention,
Hoffman
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching.
take over on the mound and start the
Hoffman.
home 7. Here's Steve Pearce now. Now here's the pitch.
Leading off for Palm
Circle change is
First
cut on.
baseman.
It's 0-1.
This thing's far
Pearce.
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only
No
down
balls,
by
2
1.
strikes.
All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, that's it.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hit hard to short. Lindor ranges to his left. And the throw to first
out.
is in time, 1 gone. So digging
Now
in
batting.
now, Nate Eovaldi.
Pitcher, Nate Eovaldi. Your attention, please.
Will pinch hit
Now
here.
pitch.
And he's the potential tying run.
Schwarber.
And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder,
The
Mike
center
Trout.
fielder,
0 for 3 with
number
a couple of
27.
strikeouts for him to this point in the
Mike
ball game.
Trout.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Outside
1 ball,
for a
1
ball,
strike.
1-1. Breaking ball just
inside.
misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Griffey Jr. facing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's
Shortstop,
Francisco Lindor now. He's got a chance to tie this ball game
Lindor.
up with that
0-1, no
equalizing run
strikes.
just 90 feet away at third.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
Your attention,
Rodney
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching,
bullpen as he'll do so to
Orlando
start the 8th.
Rodney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Rodney gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way.
1 ball,
now
2 strikes to count.
Swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Bregman is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Right fielder,
was retired
Ken
via the ground
Griffey
ball last
Jr.
time up. Hit hard to the right side. Right to Ramirez. On to Pierce at first,
out.
and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose
Leading off for the
Ramirez.
ninth.
A bit suspicious.
Second baseman,
He's been hit twice in the
Jose
season. Lifted the other way
Ramirez.
to left center. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the
Now
first
batting,
out.
right
Here's
fielder,
Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3
Betts.
thus far. And
That's
this
outside.
is taken outside for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will
Dang.
get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
now batting,
Now
third
at the plate,
baseman,
Alex Bregman.
Alex
He was sat down on
Bregman.
strikes in his
D-Rod.
last at-bat. Circle change is cut on and missed, 0-1. Foul tip held on
The
to
count,
behind
0-2.
the plate at strike 2. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
now batting,
Now
catcher,
batting, JT
J.T.
Realmuto. He's 2 for 3
Realmuto.
thus far.
D-Rod.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This one's down to 3rd. And 8 innings have
Out.
come and gone now as the inning is striding in to start the 9th. Red
leading off for the
has to
Monsters,
look for some added
Second
insurance
baseman.
before the bottom
Red
half of the inning.
Who?
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Lindor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder,
Standing in,
Ted
Ted Williams.
Williams.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first
He's out.
takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful
the
thus
first
far.
baseman,
Quick
number
outs
5,
here.
Albert Pujols.
And right into the shift. And a high
Got him.
throw, but he's able to keep anchored. Ready for another shot now. Christian Yelich.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th,
Now
left
the
fielder,
pitch.
Christian
That's
Yelich.
inside. D-Rod.
Ball and a strike. Line to the right side, but an Atom Bowl right to him for the first out. Here's Steve
First
Pearce
baseman,
now,
number
2 for 3
25.
with a double on his line so
Steve
far.
Pearce.
Pitch coming, here it is.
D-Rod.
Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The pitcher, number
Now in the box,
56.
Fernando,
Your attention, please.
will pinch hit here, and
Now
he's
pinch
the
hitting.
potential tying run.
George Brett.
Off
I got
the
a ball,
plate,
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
The center
Here's the
fielder.
center fielder, Mike
Number
Trout.
27.
They'll be looking for something he could
Arnold
drive into the gap.
Trout.
Time call
Your
here
attention,
as
please.
with the potential
Pinch
time
running at
run
first
aboard,
base.
they'll make the move
Number
to get a
16.
little more speed out
Victor
there.
Roa.
Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And this is
0-2.
swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Throw
He's out.
in time, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he on a blistering battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. So striding in,
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers.
Lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Chris
First pitch on its way
Taylor.
from Verlander. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. His line against Justin Verlander, he has 7 hits in 31 tries. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it sailed right. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Striding in, Raul Mondesi, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Grizzlies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Second
comes.
baseman, Raul
And we
Mondesi.
are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Batting second, the left fielder,
Stepping into
number
the box,
22.
Christian Yelich.
Christian
Scott
Yelich.
looks in. First pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Batting
Digging in,
third,
Ted Williams.
the right fielder,
Swings
number
from him
9.
in this one with a runner
Ted
still first
Williams.
and one gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Poole ranges back and he has it for out number 2. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He
Batting
takes his
fourth,
first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Francisco
First
Lindor.
offering on its way. Off the
Ball,
plate and
that's
away
6 out.
there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Steer
Swung
right.
on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was
1 ball,
in a hittable
2 strikes.
location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Yelich is running. Swing and a miss. Riding into the box, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here
Leading
in the
off for the
bottom half of the
Monsters.
first.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's
He's
1
out.
away. Now
Batting
at the
second,
plate, Francisco
the
Lindor.
shortstop,
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francisco Lindor.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays
Ball,
off that
inside.
time, and it's 1-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that
Nope,
pitch
that's
in,
off the plate.
get
Ball
those
2.
guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
This is skied into short left center. Trout comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Batting third,
So bases
right
are empty
fielder,
here with 2 gone.
Ken
And here
Griffey
comes
Jr.
Junior.
Steer
Good
right.
slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. Lindor is right there.
Got him.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He'll get us started in
Leading
the
off
top
for
of the
Montana,
second.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now
Steer
a
right.
swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting second,
First
first
pitch coming.
baseman
Here
number
it is.
19, Joey
Steer
Votto.
right.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the
I got a
plate.
ball, 1 strike.
Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by
Got
Pujols. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the
Batting
plate,
seventh,
George Brett.
third
They'll work on
baseman, number
keeping this
5,
top of the second alive.
George Brett.
Popped up. Pujols waits on it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Red Who, as he'll get
Leading
his
off for
first
South
opportunity
Korea,
in this one.
second baseman,
Now
Red
a ball hit high
Who.
in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Hit down the third base line, taken in by Brett. And the inning
He's
begins
out.
with a quick out number 1.
batting
Stepping
fifth,
in, Ted
left
Williams.
fielder, Ted
Here's the first pitch to
Williams.
him. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor is up with it, and quickly
He's
there
out.
are 2 away. So
Batting
bases are
sixth,
empty here with 2 gone.
baseman,
And stepping in,
Albert
the former MVP,
Pujols.
Albert Pujols. A bouncer to the left side. Brett is there for it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as we are all
Leading off
set
for
to
the
begin the
Grizzlies,
3rd inning in this one.
catcher, Kyle
A
Schwarber.
splitter, but
Ball
he
one,
started
no
it
strike.
too low as it bounces up to the plate. One and
Steer
one to
right.
Schwarber. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Sale. And he can give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Berra over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
0-1.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. The runner's breaking for home. And a bunt attempt is missed, but this is off the catcher's glove. But the run is allowed to score anyway as he's safe despite the botched squeeze attempt. Here's the 0-2. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Scott steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with two strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Berra has it. But he can't get it there in time. Mondesi reaches on the strikeout. In is Christian Yelich. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. From the stretch, he's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
He's safe.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. And another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 9.
First offering on its way.
Williams.
High in the air into shallow left center. Lindor is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Into the box, Chipper Jones, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and a neck-high fastball that time.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chipper is retired, and there's one away. Digging in now, Yogi Berra.
Batting 8, catcher, Yogi
Hit well
Berra.
on the ground to first. And he
On
is
the tag,
out on the
you're out.
tag. Now to
Batting
the plate,
ninth,
the pitcher, Mike
Edgar.
Scott. This guy's still
Mike
looking at a
Scott.
0 in the hit column. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hopped up. Votto has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading up for Montana.
First pitch coming. Here it
Shortstop,
is.
Francisco Lindor.
Fouled away. Berra is over to take a look. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time
The
this
center
afternoon.
fielder, number 27.
First pitch of the at
Mike
bat.
Trout.
Hey.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The first baseman, number 19.
First
Joey
pitch
Votto.
on its way.
Steer-a.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One
0-1's
strike.
the count.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Back to the top of the order now, and standing
Leading
in
off the
the
fourth inning,
dangerous Mike
Center
Trout.
fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check
That's a
swing,
ball.
but he held up in time. Ball 1. First 2
Ball, that's
pitches
in.
off the mark here. It's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0.
Steer-a.
Balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Francisco
The
Lindor.
batter,
Flied
the
out of his
shortstop,
first at-bat, so making 0 for
Francisco
1 so far.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Yelich. 2 down. So
Now
bases
batting,
are empty here with
right
2
fielder,
gone. And here
Ken
comes Junior.
Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him.
Inside,
Get him
ball
to
1.
fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses off
Ball,
the
that's
plate.
outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
3
And that
balls,
one
2
never
strikes.
threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Red who would be next. Back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up. Now at the plate, George Brett. He'll start off the
Leading
5th
off
in
for the
this
Grizzlies,
one. He's ready.
third
Here's the first
baseman,
offering.
George Brett.
Steer-a.
Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Count,
Brett
0-2.
behind, no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Trying to pick things
Now
up where
batter,
we left off.
catcher,
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle
He scored after
Schwarber.
tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Steer-a.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
No
A wave
balls,
and a
2
miss,
strikes.
a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The pitcher, number 41.
Now at the plate,
Chris
Chris Sale. He's
Sale.
0 for 1 thus far.
Hey.
Split-fingered pitches in there for strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why,
No balls, 2 strikes.
80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Yet another strike. Digging in for his second at-bat, Red.
Leading off for South
He'll
Korea.
step in to start things
Second
out
baseman.
against Chris Sale.
Red.
There's a
Ball.
fastball
Exit
that
tag.
just misses. Ball one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a
The
play there.
left fielder, number 9.
Into the box
Ted
now. Ted Williams.
Williams.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
D-Rod.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this
Off the
one.
plate, ball
And one
one.
of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Schwarber might try to make a play on it. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at any.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 strike to Pujols. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pujols has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So bases are empty here with 2 gone.
The
And
third
standing
baseman,
in now,
number
one of
10,
the best players in the
Chipper
past 2 decades,
Jones.
the great Chipper Jones. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Lifted in the air out to right. Williams is there. And the inning is over. So the lineup flips over and digging in.
Leading off
Raul
the Montana.
Mondesi. He'll go to work
Second
trying to do
baseman,
something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
D-Rod.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt. But this
got the
offense
count,
isn't
0-2.
helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting, left fielder,
First delivery to
Christian
him on the way.
Yelich.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the
He's
throw is
out.
made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The right
Stepping into
fielder,
the
number
box,
9,
Ted Williams.
Ted
First 2 men in the
Williams.
inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes.
D-Rod.
He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance?
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor.
shortstop.
He went down on strikes
Francisco
last time up.
Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field.
Junior's in pursuit.
And that ends the inning. Ready now, Yogi Berra. He got on top of
Leading
one
off
and
for
was
the
a
Monsters,
round-out victim last time.
catcher, Yogi Berra.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The pitcher,
In now,
number
Mike Scott
33,
was popped out in his
Mike
first trip.
Scott.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second.
Mondesi picks it up.
And there are 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number
0 for 2 on
27.
his line thus far.
Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone! So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Francisco
Ready to deliver. Here's
Lindor.
the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is Yelich. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr.
Right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First delivery to him on the way.
Steer
A whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
On
The tag, and he is out. Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He's hoping to avoid
Leading
the
off for
hat
the
trick.
Grizzlies,
Struck out in each of his
center
first
fielder,
2 plate appearances
Mike
so far.
Trout.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Williams is
The first
there, and
baseman,
on
number
one
19,
pitch, Trout is
Joey
retired.
Votto.
Scott looks in. First pitch on the way.
Steer right.
Swing and a miss at a ball down.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far,
0-2 is the
over
count.
70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to
He's
first is
out.
there to record the second out. So
Now
coming to
batting.
the plate.
Third baseman, George Brett.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Who comes up with it? Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Red.
Leading off for South
He'll
Korea.
start things out here in
Second
the bottom of
baseman.
inning number 7.
Red.
Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. At the plate,
The
Ted
left
Williams.
fielder,
He was
number
a ground
9.
out victim last time up.
Williams.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping
first
up to the
baseman,
plate,
number
Albert
5,
Pujols.
Albert
He's in 1 for 2
Pujols.
with that home run he hit earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll have
Leading
the first
off
crack
the
at it here as we start
catcher,
inning number 8.
Kyle Schwarber.
And this one's nowhere
Counts 1-0.
close as that bounces to the plate for ball. The 1-0 home. Popped high in the air. Pujols is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Chris
The
Sale.
pitcher, number
He was
41.
sent packing on strikes
Chris
in his last trip.
Sale. Your
Bryce
attention,
Harper
please.
will move into the
Now
on-deck
pitch hitting,
circle now to try to
Bryce
get something started
Harper.
here with 1 gone in the inning.
Steve
Way
Rye.
behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lined hard toward right center. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the
batting,
top of the lineup,
second
stepping in,
baseman,
Raul Mondesi.
Raul
He'll look to bounce
Mondesi.
back after striking out his last time up.
Steve
And
Rye.
throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
0-1's the
Hey,
count.
you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long
0-2.
season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Your
Josh
attention,
Hader
please.
was on to pitch out of the
Now
bullpen
pitching,
in the bottom half of the 8th.
Hader.
Chipper Jones will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the
Leading
right
off
side
on
of
the
the
box.
plate. First
Third
pitch happening
baseman,
here, and that's the first
Chipper
strike. With this one almost in the
Jones.
books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on
Now
their
batting,
ability to get
catcher,
that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Yogi
They did that.
Berra.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that misses, ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
That's a
And
ball.
he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Mondesi onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be the
pitcher,
pitcher,
number
Mike
33.
Scott. 0 for 2 from him
Mike
so far in this one.
Scott.
Watches a fastball right there for
0-1.
strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like
Your
to have
attention,
back.
please.
Very rarely
Now
you see a
pitch hitting,
pitcher of this quality
Frank
throw one right
Thomas.
down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Missed
That
with a
counts, 1-1.
slider. Hader is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations. Which, well, the first baseman is under it to make.
Your
Alex
attention,
Wood
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen, hoping
pitching,
to finish this one
Alex
off here in the top of the
Wood.
ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled
Leading
away.
off for the Grizzlies, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
0-1, here it comes. high chopper towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
The right fielder,
Late
number
Ted
9.
Williams. It was a
Ted
single for him in his last at-bat. Popped up. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. A swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
And he fouls this one off. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance. Kept the afternoon baseball now from the Gulf Coast of Florida. Tropicana. Time for these two to square off right after this. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, Mike
First pitch of the
Trout.
at-bat on its way. And we are
Ball, that's
underway from
inside.
Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And
Ball,
he lays
that's off
off
the
for
plate.
a ball, 2-1. And a little off
Ball,
to begin the
inside.
afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
In the air out toward right field. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away
Batting
here with
second,
the bases
right
empty.
fielder,
And here comes
Ken
Junior.
Griffey Jr.
A good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And it's a ball and a
that's it.
strike to Ken Griffey Jr. One out, nobody on.
That's
A
out.
little bit outside. 2-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And this one is gone. A home run. Digging in, Albert Pujols.
Batting third, first
Infield
baseman
in the
number 5,
overshift here now.
Albert
The pitch.
Pujols.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And
Ball,
1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground. Who ranging up the middle, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So bases are empty
Batting
here
fourth,
with 2 gone.
the
And
left fielder,
here
number 3,
comes the Babe.
Babe Ruth.
Cut
Inside,
fastball
ball one.
inside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to
I
Ruth.
got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you
I got to
probably
count
got to
2 and
sit
2.
on that right now.
Set to deal on 2-2. Good
3
changeup
and 2.
that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw over to
He's
Pujols
out.
at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Striding in, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Monsters,
First pitch
center
of the
fielder,
at-bat on its way.
Mike Trout.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss at the
0-2.
good old Uncle Charlie.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he got him. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
Batting
And
second,
standing in now,
third
one of the
baseman,
best players of the past 2
Chipper
decades, the great
Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Inside ball.
A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting
Standing
third,
in, Ken Griffey
right
Jr.
fielder,
looking to get on
Ken
base and keep
Griffey
this first inning
Jr.
alive. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he's
He's
safe
good.
at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
batting fourth,
Digging in the
second
switch hitter,
baseman,
Red Poole.
Red
Will
that's
get to
it.
take his
Poole.
first cuts here.
He's
It's
safe.
going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. High pop up. Betts shading to his right. And the inning is over. So digging in now, Mike Piazza, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Mike Piazza.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and you'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Jose Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
That's a ball.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2 one more time. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Williams has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Mookie Betts.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Betts.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. Betts is on the move. Pitch inside the throw.
He's safe.
Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Into the box now, Aaron Nola trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the... Now batting, Ted Williams will begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Brett is under it, makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in,
Albert.
Trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting 7.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. First shot with him here. With a runner at first now and 1 away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runners off for second. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Now at the plate, Yogi Berra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yogi Berra.
Popped him up. Brett is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Earl Hershiser.
Pitcher,
Here's the
Earl
first pitch to him.
Hershiser.
Sent on the ground out to second. Betts scoops it up. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing
Leading
in
off
the
with the
ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Berra. The throw to first is in time. One down.
Now
Riding in once again,
right
Ken
fielder,
Griffey Jr.
Ken
He went
Griffey
deep in his first
Jr.
at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So a runner at third
The
here
first
with one
baseman,
gone.
number 5,
And standing
Albert
in,
Pujols.
trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The left fielder,
So
number
here's
3.
the cleanup hitter,
Babe Ruth.
He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Popped him up. Jones waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll look to bounce back.
Leading
After
off for the
striking out
Monsters,
his last time up.
Center fielder, Mike
Ready
Trout.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Lifted down the line in left. Ruth will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The third baseman,
So
number
one
10.
away here with the base
Chipper
empty, and standing in
Jones.
now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, right
Stepping in and
fielder,
ready for another shot,
Ken
Ken
Griffey
Griffey Jr.
Jr.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Fouled off. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that
One
time.
ball,
Some
2
mind
strikes.
games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little
count.
bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a
got full
tough
count.
take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Swing and a little tapper. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped him up. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza.
Leading
We
up
in the top of the 4th.
Labrador. Catcher,
First
Mike
offering on its
Piazza.
way. A fastball that
That's
just
inside.
misses inside. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting
in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ball,
Too
that's
high,
upstairs.
1-0. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Mookie
Now
Betts.
batting,
He reached on a single in his first try.
Mookie
Here comes the
Betts.
first pitch. And
Inside,
he misses
ball
inside
one.
with that one, ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him.
That's a ball.
But it really hasn't been effective
2
so
balls,
far.
no
It just
strike.
looks kind of flat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Striding into the box,
The batter,
George
number 5.
Brett, runner in scoring
Shortstop,
position with 2
George
guns.
Brett.
No balls and a strike to count. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Changes
Ball,
up
that's
on him there,
inside.
but it's 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy. And have
3.
And we'll have to. Now at the plate, Red Who comes into this at-bat over
Leading off
1
the
in
fourth
ball
inning,
game.
second baseman, Red Who.
Shoots this one over to first. Pujols has it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The
Stepping
left
in,
fielder,
Ted Williams.
number 9,
So far, 0 for 1 with a
Williams.
strikeout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. And with 2
Now
gone
batting,
now, they'll get
the
to
first
work on
baseman,
Albert
number
with the
5,
bases empty.
Albert
First pitch coming, here it
Pujols.
is. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first,
He's
and
out.
can you believe it? So striding in, Aaron Nola. He'll start
Leading
off
off
the
for
5th
the
in this
Jets,
one.
pitcher,
Ready to deliver. Here's the
Aaron
first pitch.
Nola.
And
Ball
here's a pitch
in.
that just misses the inside corner.
Your
Duke
attention,
Snyder
please.
will grab a bat
Now
and hit for the
hitting.
pitcher here.
Duke Snyder.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
The center fielder, number
Here's
27.
the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2
Trout.
on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone in the
Now
inning here
batting,
with a runner at
right
first.
fielder,
And here
Ken
comes Junior.
Griffey
Ready
Jr.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Yeah.
And it's 1-2. Snyder
The count
leads
is
off
1 and
first
2.
with 1 away. And Junior
I got the
lays
count,
off
2
that
and 2.
one, and the count's back even at 2-2. Swing missed by Griffey, so Junior's the strikeout victim here.
The first baseman,
Runner at
number
first here
5,
with 2 gone in
Albert
the inning. And
Pujols.
stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And
outside,
that one just
that's a
missed outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please.
A 6'2"
Now
right-hander
pitching.
jogs in to take
Dennis
over on the mound.
Eckersley.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, as they'll look to get something
on for
going
South
here and
Korea.
even this game up.
I'll show you how strong this guy is. He hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Ball.
And there's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Betts over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Yogi Berra.
Catcher,
0-1 for him here in this one.
Yogi Berra.
Eckersley gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Missed
1-0.
with a slider. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Stepping
The
in.
pitcher number 55, Earl Herstizer. Your
We're going to
attention,
see a
please.
pinch hitter in this spot,
Now pinch
and a very
hitting,
dangerous one at
Jason
that. Jason
Giambi.
Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second.
Got him.
Throw to Pujols is going to be.
Now pitching,
Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Suter.
Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leading off for Newfoundland.
And the first pitch of the inning here
Left
misses
fielder.
down and in for a ball.
Babe Ruth.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Suter is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Oh. Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly
Now batting,
impossible to get 3
catcher,
or 4 hits in
Mike
an inning to
Piazza.
score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his
That's
hits
outside.
per 9 innings pitch. It's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Ball,
Up
that's too
top,
high.
it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Takes this the other way to right on his junior, but this is a base hit. Digging in, Jose
Now batting,
Ramirez. He's singled in 2
baseman,
trips to the plate thus
Jose
far.
Ramirez.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Throw into third. Oh, and he's
got him
not
on
going to make it to
tag.
third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Mookie
second
Betts.
baseman,
He was retired via the
Mookie
ground ball
Betts.
last time up. And a
D-Rod.
full swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can
No
work out
balls,
of the
2
strike
strikes.
zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He struck
Leading
out
off the
in
monster.
fly out. 0 for 2 so
Center
far.
fielder,
First pitch
Mike
coming. Here it is.
Trout.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
The
Into
third
the box,
baseman, number
Chipper
10,
Jones. 0
Chipper
for 2 on his line thus
Jones.
far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What do you
Now a
got?
check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Taken
Ball
that
2.
time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Too
3-2.
Ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in
right
now,
fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken
His last
Griffey
at-bat didn't go
Jr.
his way as he popped out in foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Coming to the plate now.
Now batting,
He got
second
on top of
baseman,
one and was a ground
Red
out victim last time.
Ball, that's
Sinker
out.
runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe
2-0.
give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And
D-Rod.
commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, George Brett, 1 for 2.
Leading
He
off for the
singled and
Jets,
struck out in 2 trips.
shortstop, George Brett.
Hard hit ball to second. Poole takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher
Now to
number
the
43.
plate, the pitcher, Dennis Eckersley,
Eckersley.
who's newly entered into the ball.
Your attention,
Yogi
please.
Berra will move
Now
into the
coming in
on-deck
to
circle
pinch
now
hit,
to try to get
Yogi
something started
Berra.
here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything.
I got the
That
count,
is
1 and
way
2.
too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A ball and 2 strikes to Yogi Berra. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away
The
now.
center fielder number 27.
Coming to the plate
Mike
now, Mike Trout.
Trout.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Bases
count.
are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even
Ball
to Trout,
inside.
1-1. 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Griffey is going to have room out there as
Your attention, please.
the call from the pen
Now
to take
pitching.
over on the mound and start the home
Hayden.
seventh. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. 0 for 2. He's flown
Leading
out
off for
twice.
South Korea. Left
Here's
fielder.
a slider that's
Inside.
inside. 1-0.
Williams.
Grounded to the right. And there's one down now. Here's Albert
The
now.
first
1
baseman,
for
number
2 on his
5,
line so far in
Albert
the game.
Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Pujols is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
Comes in 1 for 2 with that home
Lindor.
run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Brett has it on to first,
out.
and this will remain. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey Jr. He'll
Leading
start
off
us
for
off
New
in the
Jersey
8th.
at Labrador. Right fielder, Ken Griffey
Alex
Jr.
Wood.
Your
Summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen. As he'll do
Now
so.
pitching, Alex Wood.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Into the box
The first
now,
baseman,
Albert
number
Pujols.
5,
He's
Albert
hitless in 3
Pujols.
at-bats to this point.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the
Out.
throw to first. Pujols is retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder,
In
number
now,
3.
Babe Ruth.
Babe
He was a ground out
Ruth.
victim last time up. First offering on its way. And this one's
Counts
not
1-0.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
D-Rod.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he
Ball.
changes it
That's
up
inside.
right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Yogi Berra. No
Leading
hits
off for
to
the
this
Monsters,
point.
catcher, Yogi Berra.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Betts fields it cleanly, and that's
Got
the
him.
first out. Ready now,
Now
Alex
batting.
Wood. And he's getting his
Pitcher,
first plate
Alex.
appearance here in the
Your
eighth after
attention,
entering
please.
off the bench just
Now
a little
pitch
bit
hitting.
ago. Frank
Frank
Thomas
Thomas.
move into the on-deck circle now. To
Now pitching,
number 31
Rob
gets the call
Mann.
from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now
Christian
coming in
Yelich
to pinch
will
hit.
get the call here as he'll hit for the
Christian
pitcher.
Yelich.
D-Rod.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact
0-2
on the
is the
bender.
count.
0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there.
Ouch,
Time.
that one hit
Got
him.
it. First base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in.
That's
Mike
center
Trout.
fielder,
It was a
number
flyout for him
27.
in his last
D-Rod.
trip.
Oi.
And swung on and missed
Trout.
the throw.
Got it.
Got him as Piazza shows a little life in that arm. How about that? Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good hard
Ball, that's
slider there,
outside.
but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And
2 balls,
this
1
one's up
strike.
around the
They count.
eyes, 2-1.
That's a ball.
3-1 now as that misses
Count is
down
3 and
and
1.
in.
Time to focus here. This game is way too
Full
close
count.
to be
3
walking,
and 2.
guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Stepping up now, Chipper Jones. Hit the ball pretty well in his
third
last
baseman,
at-bat,
number
but it
10,
resulted in a
Chipper
lineup. Pulled
Jones.
high in the air out to right field. And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it.
Your
Sergio
attention,
Romo
please.
comes on from
Now
the pen,
pitching.
hoping to finish this one off
Sergio
here in the top of the ninth.
Romo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we
D-Rod.
kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch
Count,
fastball.
0-2.
Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in and
Third
looking for
baseman,
more, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits and
Ramirez.
3 at-bats for him in
Ball
this
one.
one. Started to
Ball
go
one,
around
no
there, but
strike.
he holds up ball 1.
Hey!
And he watches a called strike
That
as
counts,
this one
1-1.
bears in on him, 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's
The
Mookie
batter,
Betts. He's
second
working on a
baseman,
1 for 3
Mookie
thus far.
Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And
No, he's
safe,
safe.
says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting.
At the plate, George
George
Brett.
Brett.
He'll be looking
George
for something he could drive
Brett.
into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Berra is over to take a look. Betts, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball
And
1.
he misses with it, 1-1. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. There goes the runner. And he
D-Rod.
struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, everyone was treated to a really well